It is a very wide and constantly developing field, not only for art but also of science. Various models and sub-theories of it have been created. Therefore, I will focus here only on those elements of it that will be useful to us during our study. Each color has three characteristics, values, namely hue, brightness and saturation. In watercolor, the color hue depends directly on the pigment. Brightness from the whiteness of the paper left, saturation from the amount of this pigment paint on the sheet. This is red, yellow and blue. In theory, by mixing them in the right proportions, you can get all the colors. However, with paints and the physical world, we are limited by pigments, so that is not 100% possible. Orange, violet and green. They are formed from mixing together only primary colors. Are formed from mixing primary colors with secondary colors. This principle can be duplicated theory infinitely, and in this way more colors can be produced. What colors have you been able to produce using this principle? It is useful to know, but even better to have somewhere your own color wheel, to know where the various colors are located on it, that is primary and secondary colors. This will help you, for example, know which colors are opposite each other. You will then get to know pairs of colors, which we will call opposite or complementary colors. For example, violet and yellow, green and red, orange and blue. Mixing these colors with each other, you will get grays. Try it. The wheel of watercolor colors will look a little different than in the theory because of the position of some colors. Normally they are located closer to the center of the circle than at the edges. This refers to dark colors like sepia, amber or Persian blue. This will modify the position of some colors. Then, for example, complementary colors will not be perfectly opposite each other, and you need to take a correction for this. Using the color wheel, we can get set different color compositions, such as monochromatic, then we use only one color and change its brightness. Analogous, the colors are located on after the other, a slice of the color wheel. This is the easiest color composition to master, which I recommended to all beginners. The primary color palette is more difficult than the previous two. Also, you need to establish a hierarchy of colors, so that there is no color cacophony. Difficulties can also occur because of color mixing. Complementary or opposition color palette. It's only two colors, but without a color hierarchy it won't look good. You also need to watch out for grays that are created from mixing these colors with each other.